It's quality, it's luxury, it's even a bit bougie, and it's arguably the best family travel trailer that is new for 2024 in the RV market. Let's go take a look. What's up, y'all? Welcome back to another video. If you're new here, my name is Miles with Firmly Unbound, and we are here taking a look at this 2024, brand new for 2024, Brinkley Model Z Air 295. And this is Brinkley's first floor plan that they have made in a travel trailer RV. And if you haven't seen this thing yet, you are in for a treat because this is a really spectacular travel trailer. Now, real quick, before we get into this model here, I want to let you know I'm actually in Denver, Colorado today at Blue Compass here in their, I guess it's their Wheat Ridge location, which Wheat Ridge is kind of between the mountains and Denver. So a really nice location here. They carry Brinkley here all throughout Colorado. So great spot if you're in Colorado to shop for Brinkley RV. If you are interested in this RV, there's a link down below in the description and comments of this video where you can see all the different locations where you can find this RV or just shop across the 33 different states that Blue Compass has over 100 different locations in total. So lots of different options out there for you. Use that link down there to help and aid in your shopping experience. Now, if you have never heard of a Brinkley before, where have you been? You must have been living under a rock, or you just don't pay attention to RVs. But they started out with these big, massive Brinkley toy haulers, took the industry by storm, and they have been just pounding out new floor plans and new models ever since. And 2024 is the first year they have introduced this travel trailer line, which is the Model Z Air, and they have basically taken just about everything that you would expect in a high-end Brinkley fifth wheel and condensed it down into a travel trailer. Now, you'll be able to see the floor plan layout and the specs on the screen for this 295. With the weight on this, unloaded, it is heavy. You have to understand, to build a more high-quality RV, it requires higher quality components are heavier in weight. So this is a heavy travel trailer for its size. It is unloaded 9,168 pounds as it says on their specs online. Let's see if we can find the actual sticker over here where, let's see, I don't see unloaded, but fully loaded, it's 11,495 pounds. That is with a 2,169 pound cargo carrying capacity. So this thing, oh, right there, 9,266 pounds unloaded. This thing is heavy. I would definitely recommend a 3/4 ton truck for these Brinkley models. They are not something that you're gonna wanna tow with a 1/2 ton because they are just big and heavy. Now, we're gonna come back to the outside, but you definitely wanna come back for the outside because there are a lot of things to talk about out here. Things like how you have this custom box up front. Storage out here is great. There's more storage along the back. But let's take you inside and take a look at some of the things inside. As we step inside, you have this grab handle right here. They are using that MORryde safety rail. So this will go up flat against your camp wall when you're not using it and then extends all the way down so you can easily use that. You have your solid steps. It has a nice big top step here that is going to give you a lot of surface area coming in and out. You have a key fob entry here or the keypad entry on your entry door, and you can see they are using these square windows. Nice thing with these square windows is these allow the window to open up 6 inches, which is twice as wide as your standard frameless window in the RV industry, and they just look great. You get so many details with Brinkley as well, like the B for Brinkley in the sidewall there, and you also get a custom Brinkley wheel outside, which you're just not gonna see stuff like that on every other travel trailer out there. And I want to point this out too because I don't want to forget later on. They're using rivets for all this construction right here. So when you come to this side, you can see you don't have screws sticking out over here. A lot of other brands, including a lot more expensive RVs, will just have screws sticking out. So lots of different improvements in the quality of construction. No silicone seals on the outside, so many things. I'm getting ahead of myself because I just want to talk about all those just like, you know, features that I nerd out on because I'm like, wow, this is just such a different cut above. But let's get inside and take a look at the floor plan. You have the screen defender when you walk in. The screen slingshot allows that screen door to close on its own, and the screen assist, so every feature you could ask for on a screen door. You have the privacy shade walking in, and then this is a white screen door, so it looks great. When I step inside, you can see right away you have these hooks right here to hang things on. Really interesting color scheme in here. Definitely very, you know, modern what they're going with for this interior design. And of course, down below in the comments, let me know what you think about this Brinkley product. Let me know how you're feeling about it compared to other travel trailers in the market, especially if you are an experienced RVer. Your thoughts on the floor plan as well. This is definitely not a common floor plan layout, as this is a bunk model. So there are bunk beds in here, and you're still getting 4 recliner seats, plus it does have a table that is currently stored underneath the bed that will go right here. These all recline, so you have recliners through here. I guess the side ones recline. I don't think this middle one reclines. Yeah, no. Middle one does not recline because that's where that mount is for the table. So your sides recline, and then you have a recliner right there, wireless charging pad, and then of course your big campsite windows. The windows are framed in, so you have wooden framed in windows. You notice right away the construction here is just different. You can see these slide out constructions are sitting pretty much flush with that wall. It's a single piece of wood. There's not, you know, divisions in there that make it look bulky, and there's no staple holes or putty anywhere on here. So just really, really clean look on there. If those little nitpicky things in other RVs really bug you, you're getting a very different product in here. You can also see up in the ceiling, no crown molding or any trim in the ceiling where this connects, because these are actually cut perfectly to size, and they're not using trim pieces to disguise that there to hide the imperfections. You have opposing slides in this living area, so slide out here and slide out where your kitchen is. Both of them are using basically a same flooring material style slide out flooring here, so it's gonna sit flush with that space and look nice. On your windows, you have a pull down nightshade from the top, and you have this one, because it does not open, does not have the bug screen. Any windows that open will have the bug screen from the bottom, so you'll have that there, and pull that down. The only thing about these screens is they're not going to act quite like a true blackout screen, because they do have all these little holes in them, but I mean, it's still going to get it very dark, and it does have a reflective layer on the back, and these do magnetize together, so you can also move them together. When you open these windows, you'll just twist this, and that will push that window open. And again, windows are framed in and have a really nice finish to them. You got your lights up above here, and this brings me to the height in here. It's a 6'9" sidewall here on the side, and then with the barreled ceiling, this gets to a 7-foot ceiling height. So really, really big space in here, definitely bigger than most of your travel trailers out there in the market, and you can feel it when you step inside here. Looking at your kitchen arrangement, look at this island here. They gave you an island with nothing built into the island. So you have all this countertop space, and this countertop material here, it is a solid surface countertop, but it has like this satin finish to it that is gonna be really hard to show on camera. But when you see it in person, oh my goodness, this countertop just looks stunning. It is so nice how it doesn't have that high glossy finish. It's more of a satin finish, and I just love it. Right here you have your sink. Love what they do with the sink design here. You got this gold faucet. You can see how that looks there. Really, really nice. You have some light bars up here. Love what they're doing with the lighting and how they did that. You can just turn these on and off, and they have 2 different light intensities. I actually just noticed that. And then you have your outlets up underneath the cabinetry here and here. When you start looking back behind things, you have magnet latches to hold these cabinets open, soft close cabinet doors. So again, you're seeing just all these high-end luxury fifth wheel RV features in a travel trailer. Same satin finish on this countertop here. Storage space, breakers and fuses, and then you have your drawers that are using a solid wood construction inside of here and dovetail connections on these drawers. I don't even know if there's another travel trailer out there in this price range that will give you dovetail connections in this size travel trailer. I mean, that is definitely a very good construction quality thing that you're seeing there. You have your tire pressure monitoring system, your Furrion camera system here. So there is a backup camera installed, and then a little bit bigger storage right there. You have a spot here, a little shelf that you can store some things in, and then you have your storage underneath the sink. It is just going to be 2 shelves underneath here as your furnace is tucked behind there, and then they do have little rubber protection pieces on anything that could possibly hit into something else. So very nice with that. Turn to the left, you have your Furrion. This is about a 16 cubic foot refrigerator and freezer. It's going to be 12 volt. There is 370 watts of solar on the roof. And then we go back into the island and you get all of this island storage, which is just fantastic. Look at that. Huge drawer there. Open this up, you have your spot for your trash cans. It does have this pet bowl as well. So this is going to be a magnetized spot. It can basically, you can take it out and you can insert it right there. And then you have your two pet dishes that collapse down that you can then put in to that space, like so. So now you have that, but you can also remove it if you don't have pets. So it gives you a flexible space. Two waste bins. Across from here, they have their very recognizable paper towel holder that Brinkley has made popular with this design. And then underneath here, you have some additional shelves. And again, soft close on all those cabinets. In this space, you have your storage next to the microwave. This is a residential size standard microwave. You have a vent fan, a max air vent fan up over this space. Storage space here, you can see your lights here. They're using these really small lights that sit almost flush with the ceiling that look really good. Outlets underneath the cabinetry on this side here in the kitchen, not on this side. Drawers that pull out, you have 3 drawers, the largest one being the bottom one. Storage underneath the oven. And then this is utilizing a Furrion stove and oven. Larger oven than you would see in most travel trailers, but also not the largest ever seen. And a 3-burner stove. Next to it on this side, you got some shelved out storage. And of course, another pull-out drawer. You have your pantry space here, and you can really feel the quality when you open this pantry. I mean, this door, it is heavy. And look at the handle on here. I mean, you're getting like a very modern hotel kind of look from that design. You have adjustable shelving in here. You can see the construction of the shelves. I mean, those things do not look like they are going anywhere in that latch system. Very strong. You also have outlets in here so you can plug in different things like coffee makers. If you wanted to take these out and use this as a closet, put a vacuum in there, or a cordless vacuum. I mean, giving you the option to use this as more of an open space versus it just being a pantry where you have no power in there and you have to take things that require power out of the pantry. Light turns on as soon as you open the door, so you can see there's a little sensor down there that allows that to happen. Love that. And then as we turn around this way, this has an 18,000 BTU Furrion Cube AC. So this is 18,000 BTU. It is not ducted into the space, so it is actually just going to, this little spot right here is going to kind of swivel up and down and just blast air into this space. Because it swivels up and down, it'll kind of, you know, direct the air. And it is amazing to now have an 18,000 BTU AC in here. And also, if you run this on more of an eco mode and not on full speed, you can run this AC and the second AC on 30 amps. So you do not have to have a 50 amp connection to run both ACs. So both great features. You have a speaker up here in the ceiling. Again, these lights here sit more flush with the ceiling. So look great. And look at this TV setup, y'all. The LED lights behind the TV give this such a premium look to it. And not just a premium look, I mean, it is just premium. You have the shelf up here. It's about a 50-inch screen TV, it looks like, and an Insignia TV. Storage next to your fireplace. This is a 5,000, or what is it? I saw 50,000 hours on the LED lights. I was thinking the BTU size. I think it's a 5,000 BTU fireplace. So it'll be an electric heat source for you. Storage here underneath this shelf. You have your sound controls right back there. And then storage next to the fireplace again. Fortunately, I don't have power to get the fireplace on, but you'll have multiple different heat or color settings in that fireplace. And there are no floor heat vents in here, so all of your heating is ran through the island. And again, just the LED lighting in here is spectacular, looks great. You have your outlets there, and then that takes us back into your bunk room. So back here in the bunks, again, big, heavy, solid wood doors going back into this bunk room. And as we step back in here, they're keeping the length down on this travel trailer So you're getting east to west facing bunk beds, but these are large bunk beds. I mean, that is essentially like a queen size bed there. That thing is huge. And then another one down here. You can see how large that is. A grown adult will easily fit in there. And then you have drawers that pull out, 4 of them, sorry, and some shelving. And I don't have my tape measure on me, so I really want to get in this bunk bed and show the size on it. Also gonna try not to get any blood on anything. If y'all see this here, I opened that drawer in the kitchen area or above the fireplace a little too aggressively and just kept it pushing. But we're gonna try not to get any blood on anything, get this camera set up and get in this space here. Ooh, this is soft too. It's like a leather material, which is not common. I would say this bed's got to be about 6 feet, 6 feet 1 in length or so. It's probably about 72, 73 inches long. Maybe they might have it advertised as 74, but 2 grown adults could easily sleep here, I would think. And I feel like I would just need to bend my legs just a little bit, but can still fit. And you can see the height in here. It's not bad. It's definitely not claustrophobic. Motion activated light, and you do have outlets, USB ports, and USB Type-C connections in the back corner of the bunk bed. Let me get out of here. It's a little tight getting out of there. Okay, so get the camera back oriented. You can see the outlets and USB ports in the corner. And then there is AC ducted back into the space. That's the thing I was worried about the living room AC not being ducted. But you can see that you do have a ducting vent coming back into this bunk room. Plus you have a spot here to hook up a TV if you want to do that. And you have a window here with that privacy shade and the bug screen. You also have another window here with the privacy shade and the bug screen. And then this right here, these are actual metal, either grab handles or steps that you have. They're not plastic and they're not wood. They're actually metal. So very good quality on those. And then you have your heat being ducted in from underneath here, it looks like, or this, I think that's your heat. That looks like that's a heat vent right there. That's got to be a heat register to get heat back into this bunk room. Close that up. You have these latches here to keep that closed. And again, just a nice hotel look on the design of everything there. Now it keeps getting better as we work our way back. So as we come back here, get into the bathroom, and y'all look at this bathroom. I mean, come on. That mirror is huge. It is backlit, which is great. Gonna give you really nice lighting. You have good amount of countertop space in here, and you are getting a pretty much fifth wheel size shower in this travel trailer RV. I mean, that is a nice big shower, single molded 1-piece fiberglass shower. You have your hooks right here, shelf right there, max air vent fan in this space. So the higher quality vent fan. You have your LED light up in the shower, so you have an actual light source in that shower. And then you have this tower set up here with 4 different spray spots, or I don't know, shower heads, I guess. I was gonna call them faucets. Obviously they are not faucets, but you get the point. You have a spot here for some soaps, some shelving here for soaps. You have a seat right here, so you do have a spot to sit, and ceiling height in here is definitely, you know, definitely gonna get the job done, as you can be about, you know what, let's just get up in there. We're just gonna get up in there real quick, y'all. And let me get the camera situated right there. Okay, so I'm about 6'3" with these boots that I got on today. Came down to Colorado, had to let them know I live in Texas, so I wore the boots. But it's about 6'4", maybe 6'5" to the shortest spot, and then you could probably be about 6'7", 6'8", and fit in this spot. And this actually has a black cover right here on what is the skylight. I'm not sure if up on the roof this is actually also going to potentially let light in, or if it just stays with that black cover right there. This here sits a little low, so I would actually have to use the wand or duck down or sit to get underneath this. And that is how I fit inside of that shower space. So if you're under, gosh, if you're under 6'7", you'll probably fit in there pretty nicely with no real issues. You have a porcelain toilet, has a plastic toilet seat, no soft close lid, and it has your spot here for your toilet paper. Also could put like paper towel down there, and it is magnetized to the wall. Has your sliding pocket door, the same style door that we see in motorhomes, where it locks like that, so it's now not going to, you have to kind of force it open after it's been latched, or you just push down on that and then it opens up, and it fits nicely between the pieces of the wall right here. So you can see how it sits right between those two wall pieces and looks great. You have a spot here where you can hang a towel. Again, you can see just how big this mirror is, and it is just a massive mirror space that you have here. You have this storage right here. I learned my lesson how I messed up my hand here is I was opening with the, you know, non-dominant hand across my body, and yeah, don't do that. Those magnet latches are strong. This actually connects to the bedroom. So you have that storage space, goes into the bedroom there. It is a plastic sink here in the bathroom. So you can see how this will get this camera recentered. There we go. See how my hands fit in here? They definitely fit and are not fitting. You have your black faucet, shelving, and 3 drawers that will open up. And that's just about everything in this space. Then we come back into the bedroom, and right when we walk in here, you have dimmable lights for a lot of your lights here in this fifth wheel, so you can see how those will dim with that switch. You have a queen bed in here. This should be a residential size queen bed, 60 by 80. You have lots of storage in here. Beautiful looking headboard. I mean, this is a padded headboard going all the way up to the ceiling. That just looks fantastic. And it is this bamboo memory foam bed. Definitely pretty comfortable. You have your TV already installed in the bedroom. So few, if any, travel trailers doing that I can even think of, where you already get that standard installed. Some hooks right here that fold down. It's nice. And then obviously you have all of this additional storage through here, where this will open up. You can see you have your tankless on-demand water heater controls right there. Those that is accessible from inside the bathroom through that door. And then you have 4 pull-out shelves, all solid hardwood construction, and gonna give you lots of storage for additional clothes. Should also mention these Brinkleys, they are warranted for full-time RVing. So something that if you are wanting to full-time in an RV like this, they are warranted for that. 2 additional doors that pull out, and you have a little cubby space back here with outlets, USB ports, and light switches back behind here. And actually, let me, yeah, outlets, USB ports, and light switches. Want to make sure that was all back there. See your lights up here, and you have your storage space up here. Another AC in this bedroom. And another thing I wanted to mention too, with like taking a shower and whatnot, one thing that a lot of people don't realize is this has 80 gallons of gray water capacity. So that's going to be water that comes out of your shower, fills your gray tank. Water comes out of your sink, fills your gray tank. Water comes out of your kitchen sink, fills your gray tank. And most every travel trailer out there, if they say they have a 60-gallon gray water capacity or an 80-gallon gray water capacity, it's actually 2 different tanks that are split. So if it's 60 gallons, it might be a 30-gallon tank for the kitchen, 30-gallon tank for the shower, something like that. Brinkley actually uses a true 80-gallon tank. So it is one single tank for their gray tank. So you actually get 80 gallons of shower water that can fill that gray tank before it needs to be dumped, which is also fantastic. Increases the time that you can camp in this RV without having to dump things out. Last note before we go outside, they are using a composite flooring here underneath the vinyl flooring. So you have a composite panel flooring underneath there, and it is a single piece composite panel flooring. I don't think I missed too much. I think I missed the storage space in this sofa, and I also missed the wireless charging pad and the fact that they have heat in the seats here. So you have heat there, no heat in these seats, so that's the one seat with heat. This TV will also swivel, and that's something we should probably talk about, because I totally glanced over the idea that a lot of people do not like having angled TVs. So this is what your viewing angle will look like. If I'm looking straight ahead, that is straight ahead right here, and as I turn to the left, that is what the viewing angle is for this TV. So you can let me know if that's a deal breaker for you or not, or how you're feeling about that. But that is how they're going with this travel trailer layout here, having it, you know, under 35 feet, giving you a bunk bed and all of this seating space, because one of the biggest complaints in bunkhouse travel trailers is not having enough comfortable seating. So now you get 4 recliners here, I guess 3 recliners, and then 1 additional sofa seat. Plus, again, the table underneath the bed. And I don't think I showed y'all that. I did not show y'all the storage underneath the bed. which is worth showing for a couple reasons. One, it's strut assisted with really strong struts. You can see how well the cutout underneath the bed is done. And then you have 2 additional bar stools here that can be used on the island. So that's great additional seating, and then a huge table. You can see how big that table is under there for your eating space. You also have motion activated lights underneath the bed here for additional safety. And again, those struts are strong, so we love that. All right, so that's everything on the inside. Let me know what you're thinking so far and how you feel about this Brinkley model, and then let's go outside. Ooh, we got some sunshine out finally. We talked about the screen doors and everything already. 2 awnings outside, so awning over the slide out, LED lights underneath the awning, awning over this whole space here, and we'll actually go backwards and then work our way forward. Again, you have these custom Brinkley wheels, look so good, especially when they're cleaned up, which I was able to get this clean for y'all. But you have Goodyear Endurance tires, or actually these are Goodyear Wrangler tires, sorry. So Goodyear Wrangler tires on these, and they are a 225/75 R16 tire. You have a rack and pinion style slide mechanism on this slide out. Fully enclosed underbelly. You do have heat pads on your water tanks as well, so everything you could ask for to keep your water tanks and everything under there from freezing. You have this huge storage space along the back, and we could also just appreciate how pretty this travel trailer looks. Storage underneath here, you do have this dividing wall. They use this mechanism right here where you can lock that in place if you want, but this also just opens up, and if I can get it there, you have magnets to hold it open, and you can access this storage from right here, and you have this massive storage space. So huge amount of exterior storage. You have this, what looks to be, it has the 4-pin here for towing, so this hitch, yeah, it's a 3,000 pound rated hitch with a 300 pound tongue weight on it. So you can tow off the back or put accessories off the back. You have this nice big ladder to get up onto the roof, tankless on-demand water heater. And let's actually see if we can step up here without hurting ourselves or anything, so you can see a couple different things. You can see you have these grab handles here when you get up, so really clean look. You have your Furrion ACs. They look and match the RV perfectly. A massive 370 watt solar panel, and then they are using seals up here. These seals actually have a 25-year warranty that I saw on Brinkley's website, so that is pretty impressive. And they claim that these are basically require little to no maintenance, as these seals that they're using up here, where you see all this like putty stuff, it's not going to be susceptible to UV damage over time, and supposedly we'll have to do very little, if any, seal maintenance on a Brinkley travel trailer. So I'm very curious to see how that plays out over time. But like I said, I saw on their website it says a 25-year warranty on those seals, so something to definitely be aware of, as I have not heard of another manufacturer offering something like that. You have brake and reverse lights along the back. Again, rack and pinion style slides here. It does have an auto leveling system on it. Spare tire along the back. And you do have LED lights underneath your travel trailer. The LED lights underneath the travel trailer are actually really cool, because my family, I know when we go camp, we keep a good amount of stuff stored underneath our RV when we are at our campsite. So that allows you to actually be able to see that stuff, which is great. You have your spot to store a sewer hose, your black and gray tank dump valve right there, and it does use a clear cap, so there's no hidden surprises back there behind that cap when you open that up. 50 amp power plug. And again, your frameless windows just look really good. They are utilizing a drop frame up front here, so that is going to give you more storage space than most travel trailers. Makes this space in here taller. You have your water connections in here. They're using the Nautilus water management system. Outdoor shower on this side and the other side, and you have powered valves for your gray and black tanks. You have a 65-foot water hose here on a retractable reel, and you have outlets in this space. All aluminum framing throughout here, welds on both sides of the frame. Solid slam latch doors, magnet latches to hold those open. Coming up front here, you have this custom box here that holds your propane bottles and your batteries. This is really nice as well. You can see your 2 30-pound propane bottles underneath there. And just look at how sharp this looks. That is a great looking design. and then open this up. You see you have side access to different components through here, and it just is a really clean look and finish to that. You have your auto leveling system here, so it's a touchscreen auto leveling system, and it is a BAL product. And it has this really nice latch system here. This is a Demco latch, so it's literally one flip down, no pins to pull or anything like that. Super simple, and I love that. Makes your life easier. And that is, actually, you know what? I almost said that's just about everything, but let's open up this storage so you can see on your camp side, you're going to have battery disconnect switches, outlets here, outdoor shower, lights controls here, and sound controls for your speakers on that switch. See your storage space through here. Oh, and a couple other things to talk about as well. Back behind here, two things. One, your AC or your furnace, all of the ducting actually has like this almost like duct tape material wrapped around it to make it much more strong and sturdy over time. So love that. Very strong and durable ducting they're using compared to other travel trailers. And you have brass fittings on your water connection. So all of your water lines where they use elbow joints, instead of them being plastic, they are brass, which is also a very, very nice upgrade and more residential. But that is just about everything, y'all. So let me know what you think down below in the comments. I'm very curious your thoughts. And let me see, before we go, let me see if I can find a ballpark price here. Of course, the link down below in the comments and description will help with that as well. But let me see, let me get this pulled up. It's pretty cool though, right? I mean, this is definitely, I think what a lot of people have been wanting in a travel trailer for a long time, just having something really high quality, really luxury, and Brinkley is definitely delivering on that, which I think is so cool. So I'm trying to go through the website here. There we go. Okay, so all we have is an MSRP, but the MSRP, if we can see it, is $83,259. So go through our website, the link down below in the description and comments will help you find that, and then contact our team and we'll be able to get actual pricing for you with the sales price that will be well below the MSRP. But it's definitely an expensive travel trailer. I mean, it's definitely going to be around 70,000, I would imagine, somewhere like that, maybe in the 60 range. But nonetheless, I think they can justify the price because they have really built a beautiful product here. But you let me know what you think down below in the comments. So that's all I got for you. If you got any additional questions or comments, let me know. I'd love to answer more questions down there below in the comment section. And until next time, live firmly unbound.